Can I tell you how good God is? I'm homeless, okay? I've been homeless in active addiction for quite some time now, right? And this morning, I decided to wake up from the hotel I'm staying at to walk and get something to eat. I got something to eat, and as I'm walking back, I noticed this house had this punching bag in front of me. And for some reason, it stood out to me. Why? I don't know. But it stood out to me. So I'm watching it as I'm walking, and this man walks out of this house. And he says, "What's up" to me. I say, "What's up" to him. And how blessed I am by this conversation I just had. The man's name is Brian. My name's Brian. He spells it with an I. I spell it with an I. The man's a firm believer in Jesus Christ. I'm a firm believer in Jesus Christ. And you know what the first thing this man asked me? Do I need a job? I said, well, yes, I do. He said, all right, take my number. I give him my number. I was like, well, look, tomorrow my phone's about to get shut off. Because it is. Tomorrow my phone gets shut off. He's like, don't worry about it. I'm going to pay your bill. He paid my bill right there. Woo! I'm talking about how good God is. Right? He put some money. The man put some money in my pocket. He shared his story with me about how God pulled him out of addiction. How God has changed his life and put a whole business in his hands. And now I'm sitting here talking to this man, and he's opening up his arms to me. Y'all, do y'all hear me? In recovery, NAAA, they all say, nobody's coming for you. Nobody's coming for you. God just showed up for me. God just showed up for me. In the midst of my homelessness, in the midst of my addiction, God pulled up to me and blessed me tremendously. I'm telling you how good God is. Let's go!
My biological mama lived 15 minutes from me. I don't even know the woman. She ain't got no relationship with me. My real daddy lived right down 45 South in Houston. This man has never done nothing for me but give me a haircut. So when you talk about how God loves to take lemons and make lemonade, so where would I be without my struggle? Where would I be without my pain? It hurts me every day. I got a real mama. That don't want no relationship with me. That woman birthed me. I was adopted. That woman gave me up for adoption. But by the grace of God, I am what I am.
You cannot expect God to bless what you're too lazy to build. The enemy doesn't need to stop you if you're too lazy to do what God called you to do. And some of us are waiting on God to do something. God is like, I've already done it. I'm waiting on you to apply it. Medicine prescribed but not taken will not impact your life. When God has already given you his word, his commandment, his instruction, his desire for your life, and you sit on that, that's called disobedience. You know what to do, but there's a spirit of laziness at work on the inside of you, holding you back from becoming the person that God desires for you to become. Listen to me, family. I don't want to preach messages that you like. I want to preach messages that convict us all until we become more like Jesus Christ. You cannot expect God to bless what you're too lazy to build. The enemy doesn't need to stop you if you're too lazy to do what God called you to do. And some of us are waiting on God to do something. God is like, I've already done it. I'm waiting on you to apply it. Medicine prescribed but not taken will not impact your life. When God has already given you his word, his commandment, his instruction, his desire for your life, and you sit on that, that's called disobedience.
Sometimes you're so good to people that they think you need them. No, I'm not good to you because I need you. I'm good to you because I'm treating you the way Christ wants me to treat you. But the moment I see you taking advantage, I need somebody to get the spirit of bye-bye on them right now. Put this in the chat feed. You need to get the spirit of bye-bye. There are some people that don't deserve to be close to you. They have never liked you, but they've had to endure you because they fear you and they need you, but they don't want you, and they can't stand you, but they gotta be close, and they don't know whether they love you or hate you. But God torments them because they haven't treated you right. So when they see you, they don't know whether to fall on their face and say, I'm sorry, or act like they loved you the whole time. But God is exposing the motives of people in this season. And I'm telling you, you can treat me like an but God sees me and he sees you.
One day my husband and I, we was just riding, and we saw this guy putting a sign on a building. And I said, baby, stop. My husband say, Janella, no, we're not going to play with these people. We don't have nobody to get up. I say, please. So he turned around. We got out the car and walked in the building, and we asked him if we could see it. And he said, sure. So he gave us a walkthrough and everything. And once we finished the walkthrough, he said, do you like the building? And I said, I love the building. I said, but here's the problem. I don't have a dime. I say, I don't have any money. And I say, but if you allow me to move in this building and open up a school, I promise you I will pay you your money back. And that's when he was like, are you crazy? No, no. And I'm like, oh God, my husband got in the car like, oh my God, she just embarrassed me. He asked me for my number, and a couple of days later, he gave me a call and he said, hey, come pick up the keys. You say, I trust you. When we arrived to the school, he said, you know why I'm giving you these keys? Because when I came from Cuba, I came to the guy that owned this building and I said the same thing to him. And I know it was no one but God. And he wanted to see how I handled this with you. And he said, please don't let me down, but I believe this is no one but God. From that day, that's when Shepherd of God came about. It was so funny because we was putting out flyers. We was doing so much to get kids into the school. He had cameras all around the building. And one day he called me, he said, Janella, how long are you going to be there? I said, I don't know. You want me to wait on you or something? He said, yeah. He said, I'm coming now. So he arrived and he said, how are you selling this building? You don't have no furniture in here. He said, I'm going to give you money. So I'm thinking it's going to be about $500, $600. He wrote me a check for $28,000. And with that, that was the start of, Shepherd of God Christian Academy. Just one dream. And please, y'all don't give up on your dream because it's always someone that God is touching.
There's this Bible verse that just brings me peace. It's so beautiful. Whenever I'm anxious, I just go to it. Isaiah 46 verse 4. It says, I have made you. I will carry you. I will sustain you. And I will rescue you. Just, wow. Mind blowing. There's this